You know what? I changed my mind. Let's do this video since I had this on hand. This is going to be another budget deck. Again, for Digimon. This is on Rafflesimon. This is a green deck based around the whole Digiburst ability and evolving cards for cheap. So, let's start. For the eggs, we've got 4 Yokomon. Your turn. When this Digimon is trashed due to the activating this Digimon's Digiburst, one of your Digimon gets 2 DP for the turn. Very simple. And then Budmon. This one is your turn. Well, this Digimon has Digiburst, it gets 1000 DP. Plain and simple. Of course, the main card of the deck is Rafflesimon. It is a level 6, but it also kind of acts as a level 7, which is interesting. It can Digivolve for 3 on top of a level 5, or for 1 on top of another level 6. Main, Digiburst 2. Trash 2 of your Digivolution cards below this card to activate the effect below. All of your Digimon get plus 2000 DP for the turn, but I'm not going to be using it for that. Your turn. Once per turn, when one of your Digimon activates a Digiburst, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. So this kind of acts more as a stun card, even though it is the main level 6 for the deck. It's definitely a more defensive card. Definitely not what I normally play. But hey. Next up for level 3s, we've got Lalamon. This card's ability is when it is trashed due to the ability of a Digiburst card, you can add it back to your hand. Very cool. Palmon. On play, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 level 4 Digimon from among them to your hand, and then place the remaining on the bottom. So that's Palmon. We've got 2 Terriermon Assistant. I like Terriermon. He's a rabbit. Or a dog, or both. We still don't know to this day what Terriermon is. Main, Digiburst 1. Trash one of your opponent's trash one of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate the effect below. Reveal the top card of your deck. Add it to your hand if it's a green Digimon card. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. It'll almost always be a green Digimon card. Yeah, so it'll almost always go off. We got 2 of the 0 to evolve, 2 to play Goblinmons. They're just here because they're cheap to play. Another one here that's cheap to play is the 4 Vanilla Vegemon. That's 1 to evolve and 4 to play. Another kind of goofy card. We've got 4 Weedmon. Yes, it's exactly what you think. But he's still a very good card in green, despite the more goofy nature. When this card is trashed due to this Digimon's Digiburst, gain 1 memory. Very nice. 4 of the 1 to evolve blocker Kabuterimon. So, very good blocker for green. 2 Lilamon. This has the Digiburst ability, Digiburst 2. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then the inheritance effect when attacking if you have a tamer, and play suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. The Digizorption package. These are 5 cards that allow you to Digivolve at the cost of resting one of your own Digimon. So Blossom Mom, Digizorption 3. You may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 3 to go into this guy. You can even rest what you're evolving this into, which is interesting. And then the other one is Argomon level 5. This thing is one of the limited cards in the game. The other one is, I think there's this and that. Well, these were two of the first cards to be limited in some way in the game. Another one was another green one. It's not in here. Digisorption 3, same as Blassomon, yeah. And then when attacking, you may play one level 3 green Digimon card from your hand suspended without paying its memory cost. That's its inheritance effect. So that's that. For Rosemon, its ability is Digiburst 3. All of your Digimon with Digiburst get security attack +1. Very cool. Makes it a bit more aggressive playstyle, which I like a lot more. One Mimi, it is the memory tamer that will set your memory to 3, and then its main ability, if you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play, you can suspend this tamer to hatch one Digi-Egg to an empty space in your breeding area, or move one level 3 or higher Digimon from your breeding area to your battle area. And of course, if you check it in security, you can play it. 3 Yoshino. On play, return one Digi-Egg card from your trash to the bottom of your Digi-Egg deck. And then your turn, when Digivolving one of your Digimon into a Digimon card from your hand with Digiburst, you may suspend this tamer to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So that's very nice. And then, of course, security, you can play it if it's checked in your security. 1 Izzy from the trial deck, or starter deck, the green starter deck. Your turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. 2 Flower Cannons. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And security, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon, minus those with blocker. Pollen Spray. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add all Digimon with Digiburst from among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order, then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for each card added, and then security, activate this card's main effect. Willison, that's a weird name. It is the last card of the deck. Up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then if you have a Digimon with Digiburst in play, gain 2 memory. Then security, up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack till the end of turn. Then if you have a Digimon with Digiburst in play, gain 2 memory. I don't know why they just didn't have activate this card's main effect as that, because it's exactly the same thing. Minus the block thing. So I guess it's kind of different. That's it for this deck. Unlike the Emperor Greymon deck, where its budget title is kind of debatable, this one really is. Really, the most expensive part in this deck is getting your hands on the green starter deck for the level 1, cost 1 to evolve blockers, and the Izzy Tamer card. However, you can probably find those off of trades. Although the 1 to evolve blockers are kind of expensive on their own, so it might just be better to straight up get the green starter deck, which is on itself was actually kind of meta when it first came out, which is a surprise because it did very good. But yeah, this is a budget green deck that I put together for Digimon. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. I know both of these that are probably going to come up tonight are super late, but hey, what are you gonna do? Especially since I won't be able to make videos for the next few days as I'm going on holidays. Again, I hope you enjoyed these two.